Dega Estefanos is a monastery on an island in Lake Tana in the northern part of Ethiopia. Lake Tana is the source of the Blue Nile and is the largest lake in Ethiopia, 90 kilometers long and 65 kilometers wide. There are more than 30 islands in Lake Tana. These mysterious islands that are scattered across the surface of the lake give shelter to the well-hidden churches and monasteries which hold historical, cultural, and religious relics. Dega Estefanos is one of the many islands. Dega means higher place, and Estefanos is the name of a saint. In the 12th century, Abba, or father, Hirwi Amlak, founded his monastery during the reign of Emperor his brother Yekun Amlak. According to legend, Dega Estefanos was also the hidden place of the Ark of the Covenant in the 16th century, when the Muslim forces led by Ahmed Grain attacked Aksum, where the Ark of the Covenant normally rested. As you approach the monastery by boat and you touch the ground, you will find a monk serving as a volunteer monastery guard. He was there for at least 13 years. He strictly follows the rules of this monastery as a monk. Some of the rules include no women allowed in the monastery. All monks must pray 7 times a day. A prayer bell rings every 3 hours beginning at 6 a.m., then at 9 a.m., 12 noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m. at midnight. This young monk is only 25 years old. He became a monk in order to follow Jesus. Jesus said, "If you want to be my follower, you must put aside your selfish ambition, shoulder your cross, and follow me." He believes there is no place like this one to follow Jesus. Christ is the Son of a living God. I know him from the creation around us. This place is just like a garden of heaven, and all the plants and trees are created by God. Our Holy Father here told us when God created the land, he filled it with seeds bearing plants and trees, and their seeds produced plants and trees of like kind. All the kinds of plants and trees are found here. He died for me and created me in his image. I came here to find him, to serve him, and to live for him. Most of the time, we are by ourselves here. We fast and pray. There are different religious books and dogmas to be read. We only eat 2 times a day. We mostly eat only bread made of mixed grain. We drink water from the lake. We don't boil it. They said it is already blessed by our Holy Father. It is like holy water for us. From the lake to the middle of the island, where the main church is, it's about a quarter mile. But it is a steep climb and a 45-minute walk. Before you reach the main sanctuary, there's a place where they keep the church's treasures, religious relics, and remains of former emperors of Ethiopia, with their crowns and crosses from the 13th century to the 16th century. In 2007, there were over 200 monks between the ages of 19 to 85. You will find coffins containing the mummified remains of 5 former emperors of the Ethiopia and others including Yekun Amlak, the emperor who restored the Ptolemaic dynasty in 1270. Also found are ancient relics, a manuscript copy of the Holy First Book written in the Ge'ez language, dozens of dogmas and other books, as well as the crown and crosses worn by the emperors. Emperor Dawit reigned from 1382 to 1430. According to the legend, he asked to see the cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified in Jerusalem. They sent him a part of the cross, so he went halfway to the desert to Sudan to welcome the cross, but he fell down from his horse and died there. Emperor Zere Yaakov is one of the most famous kings and a great philosopher of the 14th century. I am holding this cross, which is a piece from the true cross of Christ's crucifixion. We touch this piece of wood for a blessing. It is from the place where part of the true cross is kept in Estefanos Monastery. I stayed here for the last 10 years in a very small hut. What you see here is a monk's residence. Every monk lives by himself, and most of them stay at home to fast and pray with closed doors for days and for weeks without seeing daylight. I am 17 years old. I am a newcomer, and I am not a monk. To be a monk, you have to stay here years, study the dogmas, pray and fast before you start to read the Holy Bible. For some students, it takes at least 20 years. I do have a mother and a father, but they do not know where I am. I do not want them to know where I am, because if they know, they will take me home. I do not want to go back. I want to serve God. I don't want this world.